Good afternoon, fourth grade. I hope you're having a great day so far. My name is Leslie Lopez, and I currently work as a paraprofessional for a pre-K3 class. Some of my basic job duties are ensuring that my students are getting one-on-one time and that they're understanding what's expected of them, and I'm just trying to guide them to be successful. So today I kind of want to talk to you a little bit about, a choice that I had to make in order of like spending money and just kind of choosing between what to spend my money on. So this is going to be an interesting story. So ever since I was a young child, I remember my parents were always telling me that money, just doesn't grow on trees. I remember being a kid and I just wanted so many toys and anything, when we would go to the stores and if I saw something that caught my eye, I'd be like, oh, please, can I have that? And then they'd be like, no, because, we don't have enough money for that, or we have to save the money for something more important. And so I never really understood that as a child. I started thinking and I was like, why can't they just let me have what I want? And so you don't really start to think about that stuff until you're an adult and you are in the position that my parents were in. So I think it was my freshman year of college. I had money for these concert tickets that were going to be happening here in San Antonio. And I remember thinking, oh my gosh, this is my favorite artist, and these tickets, it would be awesome if I could go see the artist in concert. And so I got, I was almost close to buying the tickets, and then I remembered that I had to pay rent. And so I was like, oh, I can't really buy the tickets because I have rent coming up. So, I kind of, was in that, like, I was just thinking about it. I was like, should I buy the tickets or should I go? Because it's a concert that I'm probably not ever going to go to again or have the opportunity to go to. But I also still want to have a roof over my head. So, and of course, my parents were paying for the concert tickets and they were paying for my rent because I had to work for all this stuff by myself. And so, I really was thinking about it hard, and I just didn't buy the concert tickets because it just wasn't going to be the responsible thing to do as an adult. And so I went ahead and I just paid my rent like, I was supposed to do from the beginning, and I just didn't get to go to the concert. And so I was really sad about that, but in the end, I think a roof over my head was much more important than going to some dumb concert. And so I think it's important to have discipline when it comes to spending money. It can be so tempting to spend the money you have, but you always, want to make sure that you have money set aside for just important things such as bills or rent or, anything. And so I'm just grateful that my parents were able to guide and help me understand that money can go away really fast if you don't know how to spend it. And so now I would like if you could share a story about something you learned that has to deal with money managing, and does it relate to my story? And then can you remember a word that you can share with your friends or families about what you learned today? Remember, it is not hard to start your own business. And if you know how to manage money properly, then you can probably be very successful in creating your business. And so I think it is important to not spend money if you have other important bills or payments that you just have to do first, and no matter how tempting it can be to buy something, just don't do it if you don't have the money set aside for it. Just pay what you have to pay first and get that out of the way always. So always think about your purchases really hard and kind of weigh in and weigh out your options and make sure you're making the right option for yourself so that you don't, have things taken away from you, such as your house or your car. You just want to make sure you're very disciplined when it comes to money. Okay. I hope you have a great day, fourth grade.